Whatever cards it gives us, we have to use them in a deck. Hey guys, it's the Black Game here, back in the YouTube video, and today we're going to go open up this epic chest. And it's not just an ordinary Arena 11 epic chest with 20 epics. We're going to let this chest dictate what we are going to build. So whatever cards it gives us, we have to use them in a deck, and then I can choose the rest of the cards that I want to use in the deck. So here we go, 10,000 gold, boom, for 20 epics, great deal, I'd always buy it. Okay, so I'm going to go write these down actually so I do not forget them. So the first card we have is the Executioner, so I'll write Executioner. Okay, the next card we're going to get is the Tornado. So far, not the worst cards, because Executioner, Tornado is a very good combo. Another one is the Expo. Okay, this is getting dirty. Okay, and then the final card is going to be the Bowler. That's perfect. I actually really like the Bowler, so I got all pretty good cards besides the Expo because I never used that. But overall, really good value. And so now we're going to go build a deck with those cards. So the one I don't need is going to be this one here because that one is a weird Zap 8 that never works. So first of all, we're going to go get that Bowler in there. Well, Tornado is already there. Tornado. Then we're going to go get that Bowler. And luckily, these are all leveled up pretty high except the Expo because I never ever use it. It's not really a good card. And then finally, we want the Executioner. And then I get to choose the rest of the cards for the deck. So it looks like I'm going to have to center around the Expo. And so far, it's pretty solid. The only thing I would add in, let me just look through a little bit. Definitely those minions. And I don't really need the log anymore because I have that Tornado. So I might as well put in a Mega Minion. Very strong there for the... No, I wanted those. What did I take out? I took out the Skarmy, so we're going to get the Skarmy, put it in for the log. So a 4.0 Expo deck. Well, here we go. We're going to go try it out right now in a classic challenge. So hopefully we can win with this epic chest deck. So we're facing a level 9, so a pretty even matchup, except my cards are a mix between good level and a pretty bad level. Nothing is tournament standard yet. Tournament standard is level 4 epic. So we're going to start off with the Bowler in the back. Okay, that lag spike was a little bit unfortunate there, but luckily nothing too major for us to deal with. Okay, so he has a Giant coming down the lane and a Night Witch. So I'm going to stick a Mega Minion right behind that, and then we're going to go stick an Executioner behind that to be able to take out the air troops. He's going to poison everything. It's not really going to do much. Just make sure my ringer is all the way off so you guys don't hear any game sounds. And so far, we're looking pretty good, actually. The defensive capabilities of the deck are very, very strong. The tower mixed with the Bowler, and the other troops actually is able to take out the Electro Wizard. So now we're going to start off with an Expo, see how dirty we can make this deck go. And sadly, doesn't lock on, but it does lock on to the Goblins. Now the Ice Spirit is going to be able to get locked on, but we're going to get this Electro Wizard and the Skarmy down as fast as possible. Hopefully we can keep the Expo alive as long as possible. And sadly, it goes down to the Giant. But hey, you know what? We're not doing too poorly. We are actually kind of orchestrating how this battle is going, and we are now winning because of those 2 shots from the Electro Wizard. Put us another 400 damage ahead of him, which is absolutely perfect. So I'm going to do probably 3 total live battles, 2 to 3, depending on how well this deck goes. And if I get completely destroyed, I might change a card or 2. Not the ones from the epic chest, but the other ones like the minions and the Mega Minions, so on and so forth. Okay, so I know he has a poison, but my guess is he does not have a rocket, so we're going to go Executioner right next to that Bowler, and he is going to go with a Miner, but a little bit incorrectly placed. Didn't really get too much attention of the tower, and we are still going to be able to get some nice profit. And now we're going to go drop the Expo because we want to keep that Executioner alive as long as possible. There come the Giant, so we're going to drop the minions. Hopefully we can take it out as fast as possible there. It doesn't look like it, but as long as we can get the E-Wiz down, we can actually save the Expo's health a little bit. And now we're going to get some good chip damage. Even with a low health Expo, you can never underestimate how much damage it actually does to you. It's incredible how much a little sliver of health can do. Super annoying, and that's why I guess no one really likes the card. It's kind of like a Mortar, but less annoying just because Mortars just have that really bad reputation. But guess what? We're already back to the Expo. He's probably back to the Giant, but now I have a larger push going his way. So here comes a poison, so we're not going to put any troops into that for any free profit. Luckily, the Bowler stays on our side. We're going to go suck those all into one spot so we can get some really nice value here. And now we're going to go minions onto that Miner so we can keep it alive. And now we're just going to start piling up troops in the back, so when we have the Expo ready, we'll have a really, really good support behind it. which should be super helpful. So we're going to go drop the Expo right now. Hopefully we can catch him off guard, and maybe he will not be able to get that giant down in time. He drops an E-Wiz, but luckily I have a Mega Minion to defend. Now I also am going to get the Skarmy down at the same time, which should be enough to be able to take out all that stuff and maybe get a couple shots on the tower, which we do, which is always great, extra damage, and the bowler is able to take out those little goblins. So far we are winning. Luckily we are keeping the poison off our tower, and we're keeping it into the middle of play, which is exactly what we need. And those minions are going to shred right there with the Executioner, and that giant is going to do nothing. But you know what that means? He is no giant to defend against the Expo. This should be pretty much it. I mean, as long as we can get the Executioner down, he is going to poison, but it doesn't really matter too much. The Expo is going to lock on almost instantly to those goblins, and then it should go right onto that tower. Perfect. It is locked onto the tower now, and is getting some pretty good chip damage. So right there is another probably 500, maybe 400 chip damage, and so far we're slowly chipping him away. It's going to be a very, very close battle, so we do not know who's going to win this, but a Tornado should help a little bit there. He is going to poison, but the Skarmy is going to be out of range of that, so we are able to play this Expo here. The Executioner should be able to deal with that just fine, and hopefully the Expo can lock on. So now we're going to go drop a bowler here, just to try to seal the victory here. Hopefully it can kill the Ice Spear, and it does. So now we've actually locked onto the tower with the Expo. The only thing we have to do is keep it alive long enough for it to chip that tower all the way down to 0. So he is poisoning, but it looks like it's going to be too late. The Expo chips him down to 22 health, and the Executioner finishes that off. So that is a perfect battle right there. Didn't lose a tower, and actually, you know what? This deck is not horrible. The Epic Chest provided us with enough good cards that we had good synergy. I mean, if it gave us a Golem, and then it gave us some other expensive troop like the, let's see here, like the Giant Skeleton, that would be bad because those are really expensive cards. But we got a decent deck. I mean, we got good splash, we got a good, I guess, kill card, and so on and so forth. It's been pretty good. So far, very good deck. Oh my goodness, we're getting expoed ourselves. That's not great. So hopefully we can take it out with the Executioner there. And that's interesting. I mean, his is obviously 2 levels higher, but with these minions, we should be able to chip it down pretty quickly, actually, and only take about 50-60 damage from that Expo, which is definitely okay with me. And now he has some minions coming to us, and wow, he has such an expensive defense there against that bowler. He wasted an Inferno Tower and the minions, so we're going to go counter those minions easily for a nice profit, and then he's going to have to defend the Mega Minion with something that he drops. So he's cycling again to his Expo, which means I'm going to be prepared just in case he drops it onto either side. There it is. We're going to go E-Wiz, and now we're going to go the bowler right in front of that. Perfect. It's going to take out the gang and get some good damage on the Expo, I hope at least. Nice. It gets off that final bowl, and check that out. We are actually be able to tank. The bowler is tanking for the E-Wiz, which is beautiful because now it can maybe get off a single shot onto the tower. Sadly not. That is a well-played skeleton, just a pack of skeletons, which does absorb around 200 damage that would have been done to the tower. Now we're going to go drop an Expo of our own, and we're going to get prepared. So he's probably going to have an Inferno Tower. So we're going to go minions, and are they going to catch the attention? No, not fast enough. Next time I know exactly what to do, but luckily we have a pack of minions going towards this tower, which you never want to see. They're very dirty, and look how much damage they actually get there, around 300, 400 damage with a single pack of minions. And now we're going to have a nice Executioner here just to finish off the Goblin gang he drops, and perfect placement there, takes out every single of the 5 goblins, the 2 air, or the 2 spear goblins, and the 3 normal and stab goblins. So hopefully he drops, oh sadly he did drop his, let's see, Ice Spirit there, which is going to prevent us from getting any damage, and probably an Expo's coming in fairly soon. There it is. So we're going to go drop a bowler, and then we're going to go drop a Tornado, suck them all in towards the middle there, and then we're going to go drop an E-Wiz, so then the Inferno Tower won't be able to do anything at all to our troops, and he is going to fireball, but that still doesn't matter because we're able to take out the Expo before it does any damage, and now we're going to build up an Expo push of our own. So far we are winning, and he cannot play the gang yet because we actually have a Executioner in the back. He swapped sides on us. That is crazy. Let's see what he has in store for us there, but check out the Executioner there. Now we're going to just kind of tornado this stuff. I don't really know why. Maybe that can help us a little bit. So we're going to go drop an E-Wiz, but check that out on that left side there. His fireball obliterates my Expo, but luckily we got a couple shots off with that Executioner, which is always nice. And he is going to drop a gang. We're just going to drop quick minions on top to take the rest of them out, and they should only get off maybe 1 stab, which is fine with me. And I'm expecting an Expo on that left side. We got to take out those minions as soon as possible. So here goes the Expo on that side. We're going to get ready for an Inferno Tower. So we're going to go drop the Electro Wizard. Come on, take it out, take it out. Perfect timing there. Luckily, the Fireball can't take it out, but oh no, it did. Just that little extra damage that those skeletons did not allow us to take out that tower. So we're going to go drop a defensive bowler. Perfect timing on that bowler placement. We're going to go drop some minions. They are going to go down to that Ice Spear, but luckily we have some good tank from that bowler, which they are going to survive for long enough. And now I got the Executioner onto that Expo and the bowler. So far we're looking pretty good. We just got to get a little bit more elixir. Now we're going to go drop the Expo. We're going to wait as long as possible, see what he drops. Now we're going to go drop the E-Wiz on top. Now we played his Fireball, so that might not be the best decision. We're going to drop a preemptive Tornado, which actually gets some nice value there. And hopefully it does not drop, which it did, onto my Mega, which will prevent the Expo. Actually got off around 10 shots, so not bad at all. A decent amount of damage for there. So we're going to drop an Executioner on the left side. We're always going to save that bowler for the Expo. We never want to drop it. Oh, he's going defensive Expo style. So we're going to go our Expo of our own. It is going to start chipping away at ours, but now he's playing defense. So we're going to have to change up our strategy just a little bit here. So we're going to go bowler first. We're going to have to build up a massive push to be able to take his tower. So now he's going for some Fireball chip. Pretty interesting, but he's going to regret playing that Fireball. He's going to definitely need that. So we're going to build up another large push. We're going to go here with an Executioner. Check out this massive push we have going his way. If we can somehow pull off this victory, that would be amazing. We're going to go get that Expo off right in the middle there. And we need to take out the Inferno Tower as fast as possible. The gang, I'm not really too worried about. His Expo keeps chipping away mine, which is super annoying. We're going to go let those two Spear Goblins go. And now it's getting actually pretty close. But he's probably going for that Fireball chip, which I do not want him to be able to do. Here comes a Fireball once again, so that's going to be a little bit annoying. He's going to drop that gang again, so we have to build up some sort of push that will enable us to take that tower as soon as possible. So right now we have the best push we have gotten so far. Here comes the Inferno Tower. Hopefully we can get the E-Wiz down so we can protect as much as possible, and this is looking very promising here. As long as we can chip that tower down all the way. No, he drops the Fireball, but we still have that Expo up, and it is going to get a couple hundred more damage onto the tower. Drop the Mega to keep that Expo alive as long as possible. We can get off one more quick push here. Maybe that will be able to seal his fate. We're going to go drop a fast Executioner. He's dropping a Fireball. We're going to drop an Expo of our own. Hopefully we can get down the E-Wiz as soon as possible. And look at that. The Expo locks onto the tower. The E-Wiz is going to keep it so it's frozen. And we are going to be able to get some good damage. Please stay alive. A couple more shots onto the tower will seal the game. And will it be able to take the tower? It will, with the sliver of health and 8 seconds left, guys. That is going to wrap up this video. That was a lot more fun than I expected it to be with that epic chest choosing our deck. So we're going to end with a 2-0 victories, and we're already at 13 minutes. So guys, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.